What's up, everyone? This is day 2 of shooting. Just to kind of recap, I'm doing a 90-day transformation series. I started this journey about a week ago. It's a big journey, and I know that every big journey starts with one single step. Well, I took that step, and I'm gonna keep stepping. Having kind of a weird day today. I took the weekend off after doing the initial video, and Monday I did Peloton. Tuesday I did Peloton, and then today shooting another video. So yeah, like I said, just trying to cut down weight. You know, I'm making some changes in my life. I want to feel a little bit better. I want to be able to go up and down a flight of stairs without gasping for breath. After doing some cardio the last couple days, I'm astounded at how out of shape I am. So that's going to change. I'm hoping that you will all come on this journey with me, and you know, maybe give me some tips, you know, or maybe I can motivate you, and you can motivate me in turn. So yeah, I started at 241 as far as weight goes. I measured myself I started at like 241.8 pounds. I looked at my weight this morning when I woke up. I am now at 239, and I think it was 0.2 pounds. So definitely a little bit down. However, I kind of cheated today, and I feel really shitty about it. My body is definitely feeling it. I went out to a place called Bad Daddy and had a big ass cheeseburger and a beer. So that is going to be my one and only meal for the day. I did some Peloton this morning. I'm going to do this workout today, and then I will probably do some more Peloton tonight to hopefully offset a little of that. Tonight I'm thinking working on biceps and triceps, curls or preacher curls, some tricep push downs, might even do just some one arm barbell curls, alternating each arm. So that being said, yeah, let's work out and let's talk. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my first set here, and then yeah. Man, so been eating pretty healthy throughout the week, trying to keep my macros at just fats and protein, doing my best to get that protein from natural food, chicken, hamburger patties, very lean hamburger patties. I think they were like, oh gosh, I think they were like 85% lean, 14% fat, maybe even thinner, I'm not really sure. I went and bought a buttload of chicken and cooked it all up in my air fryer after I spent hours chopping it up. Chopped up a bunch of bacon into fine bits. Got a big old bag of broccoli, and then you know, cooked that all up. Sprinkled a little bit of fat-free cheese on top of it, and then just a little spritz of ranch on top. covered with some ground pepper. All in all, after doing some calorie counting on that, the meal itself, and I made 5 or 6 of these for the week, but the meal itself is 700-ish calories, about 90 grams of protein. There's like 4.5 grams of carbs for the whole meal, so basically nil, and then I think like 45 grams of fat. Other than that, I have been eating some of the lean cuisine steamer meals. Great meals, great protein percentage, really quick on the go, very calorie smart and heart smart. So yeah, I've been doing that most of the week, and I think I'm definitely feeling it, that's for sure. Not having a ton of carbs has definitely left me feeling a little drained. But to kind of combat that, I've been drinking a pretty good amount of coffee. I know that, or I've heard from what I've read, that, you know, I'll probably lose like, you know, 5 pounds relatively quickly within that first 2 weeks, and then I'll probably plateau. So, you know, I'll probably have to up my workout, and, you know, go from there. So, I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes. We'll take this journey together. So, you know, just do my best. I hope I can do this. I mean, I know it's possible because people are doing it online, unless every social influencer online is essentially lying to us. But I can't see that being a possibility, right? There's got to be some people out there that are, you know, being truthful. I don't know. We'll see. What was that, 6? So my bar, I think, is only, I'm pretty sure from what I read, is only 15 pounds. And then I've got the 25-pound bumper plates on it. So, yeah, it's 65 pounds. I'm not curling that much. I like the bigger bumper plates because it kind of makes me feel like I'm lifting more. It kind of makes me feel like I'm doing more, which is cool. You know, I mean, I think I personally need that. But yeah, man, I gotta be honest. I'm really disappointed in myself for splurging today. I probably ate 2,000 calories worth of food in that one burger, and I don't know how many calories the beer was. But God, it tasted so fucking good after not you know, eating like that for a week, after just eating clean for a week. I almost felt just straight up lethargic for a couple hours, like just drained. I had to drink a couple cups of coffee just to, you know, get to where I was just like, you know, getting back to normal as far as energy goes. Right now in my cup that is here somewhere. Hold on, let me go grab that. Okay, got my cup. Right now in my cup, I've got Bucked Up Black. I don't know what flavor it is. And then I've also got a scoop of BCAA in it for a little extra energy. It's not bad. Usually I get Bucked Up at any nutrition store. And then my BCAA powder I get at Walmart. It's cheaper there, and it's pretty much the same thing. I do think once I plateau, there will be need of a talk about going into a fast. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing 1-day fast. I've seen a lot of people doing videos of intermittent fasting, which I've done before when I've had a longer time, 6 to 9 months to be able to lose weight or cut down a little bit. But it's going to be 90 days, so I will probably think about doing a 7 to 10 day fast, which I know is going to suck. But that's next month me's problem. Right now, just try not to stress, try not to stress about saving, try not to stress about money, try not to stress about reaching my goal, because honestly, at this point in time, I mean, the only thing I can do is do my best and take it 1 day at a time, right? Or maybe even 1 rep at a time. And I know my last video, I think it only got like 10 views. 3 of those views were me, I think. But anyone viewing my videos, if I'm doing something wrong or if I'm using the wrong form, if y'all could tell me and help me out and give me some tips on that, that'd be great. Because half the time I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. My goal is to gain muscle but lose fat. I know the more muscle you have, the more calories burned. So we'll see how it goes. Also, a lot of people that I've talked to say muscle weighs more than fat. Is that true? If that's the case, am I going to see fluctuations on the scale? How long did it take to build muscle? How many reps do I have to do to take to create muscle? Yeah, lots of questions. So if you guys have any answers, definitely hit me up in the comments, and help a guy out. It's been so long since I've, done really any super regimented resistance exercise. I've done cardio in the past and done relatively well at it. I've done dragon boating in the past, which has helped me lose weight. I don't have any of that this summer. It's all just me, one person alone, and I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping we can have a community here. So and if anybody likes what I'm saying, if anybody likes what I'm doing, I hope that you'll like my posts, maybe subscribe if you want to see some extra ones. I'm kind of learning how to YouTube right now, so my lighting is probably not that good. I just ordered a face tracking iPod, or face tracking tripod. God, that sounded stupid. Face tracking tripod, so it'll go wherever I am as far as my very little gym area here. So look for that. Like I said, I'm just starting out, so my video, my shooting isn't the best. Hopefully it gets better. But I will also start putting the measurements that I've taken of myself in my videos to show a little bit of progress, as well as what I'm weighing in at each week. I don't know if posting my weight every day is probably going to be making any sense, so definitely at least once a week. Looks like I just got a message from Chime. We'll see what that was. All right. So, also, if anybody's done like a multi-day fast like that, if you could give me some tips and tricks on doing that. I'm definitely concerned about a big fast like that, because, you know, I mean, like, if you're not taking in any calories, if you're not taking in any nutrition, how is the body staying like hydrated? Like, or do you take in, I mean, do you take in some sort of hydration powder to stay hydrated? Do you take in, you know, a small multitude of salt on a daily basis, or what do you do? So I guess that's my biggest question, because I still do have to be relatively functional in society. I don't know how that comes into play with being completely just drained of all calories. I gotta imagine that energy is gonna be completely gone if that's the case. So, I don't know. I still want to be able to, you know, exercise and get in some sort of resistance training while I'm fasting, which I'm told is a big must. So, whew, man, I did not think about all this stuff when I chose to do this, but the commitment still stands. I'm doing this. I'm gonna finish it, and yeah. All right, I think that will probably be my last set of those. I will probably move on to triceps. Yeah. All right, so a friend of mine, his brother gave me this pec deck slash tricep push down, you know, sit down bench, leg press, whatever. The weights aren't exactly numbered on it, so at any given time I don't really know how much I'm lifting. I pretty much generalize by resistance. So I think what I'm going to do is just put it on 2 plates right now for the first set, and you know, do a warm up. All right. I was kind of struggle on where to put my drink, so we'll see how it goes. So this is remotely easy, so I'll probably just do a warm up of 15 or more. So I lied. I just did 20. So we'll see how that goes. And I guess I'll just keep moving up. Yeah. Also, in the last few days, I've also done some, I want to say I've done anywhere from 20 to 30 assisted pull-ups with this awesome banded contraption that I got off of Amazon, which I will do my best to post a link in. It comes with 4 different bands. I started out with the 4 different bands, or all 4 bands. It's been so long since I've been able to do a pull-up because of my shoulders, and I actually tore both of my labrums. So occasionally, either one or both of my shoulders will come out of socket, and it looks crazy. It looks like a horror movie. Like my shoulder just is like all the way down for some reason, and it fucking hurts so much. That's right. It's painful. But I'm trying not to get too bad to where that happens, you know? So I actually built this whole gym, porch and all, out of scratch. I started just with some 2x4s that I got from Home Depot, and I built it was a small 4x8 deck, and that was okay for winter. And then I ended up making it bigger. I think I added like a 12 by 4 foot part on it because I wanted to be able to put my motorcycle up here, which I did, and that was nice. And then I built railings for it, and then I decided to put this little 4-inch gap on here, so now it's 8 by 12. And then I had it like that for a summer, which I ended up putting like the see-through mesh canopy. I had little tiki lights, and then I had my projector out here, and a little couch where I'd watch movies in the summer with my motorcycle, and basically have a date with my motorcycle, because my motorcycle is fucking cute. I love my baby. But then ultimately I decided to put like an actual roof on here, and then I put plastic panels that you could see through, which were great for about a year. But I do live in Denver, which is a mile above sea level, so that sun just beat the crap out of that plastic. Ended up getting all brittly. So I'm in the midst of putting up metal corrugated panels up. I've got 4 of them up. I need to put 2 more up, but this plastic up here, it seems good for now, and it still gets some sunlight in the deck. So yeah, and then I just decided to put all of my gym equipment out here that was just collecting dust. I really got everything I need, I hope. And then I've got the Peloton inside. So yeah. By the way, if you haven't tried Peloton yet, you should definitely try it. A lot of people are put off by the fact that their bikes cost $1,200 and $1,400. But right now, they actually have a thing where you can rent the bike for $100 a month, and that covers your bike, your shoes, your membership. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's really motivating, especially if you find the instructor that you're most comfortable riding with. I love the Peloton. I cannot say enough good things about it. If you get the chance, if you have the means, it's such a great low impact on your knees exercise. They've got some really awesome instructors on there. Some instructors far better than others, but really it's just kind of finding your niche when it comes to, you know, which instructor you like the best. I did, however, get the chance to go to Peloton Studios in London just this last year. Oh my God, it was so fun. It was such a blast. You know, I actually got to be in one of the Peloton videos. Yeah, man, such a good time. But yeah, if you aren't huge on working out, you know, if you like doing cardio occasionally, definitely think about getting a Peloton. Like I said, they have a program where you can rent it for the base model for $100 a month. It comes with clip-in shoes. It also comes with you know, your membership each month, and there you go. You know, for some people, that's literally all they need. I love it because during the winter, it gets cold out here, and I have to be able to heat this. So sometimes that doesn't happen, as you can tell. But you know, I do get a hair up my, you know, ass once in a while, and I do want to work out. So check it out. Peloton's also got a program they're doing right now. It's called the Peloton Medium 75. That's what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be Peloton for 75 days straight. I think that can only help with what I'm doing. So yeah, we'll see how that goes too. All right, so I just moved it up to 4 plates, so obviously it's going to be a little heavier. So I'll do a few more sets of those right now, since it is a little heavier. Instead of doing the 12 like I've done for the first 3 sets, I think I'll do sets of 10. Maybe do two or three more of those. Let's, you know, I want to ask though. The world's a crazy place right now, and I want to ask how you're doing. How's the world treating you? I know things can get super stressful. You know, I get it. Sometimes life is life, and it sucks. You know, finding the motivation to keep going is a very hard thing. But you're doing it. You're watching this video. You're watching this video right now. You know, maybe you know, you just need a little light in the dark. If I can be that for you, you know, if I can, you know, be a little motivation, I am only happy to. Other than that, you know, I think it is good once in a while, you know, to cheat. Honestly, seriously, I mean, if there's something out there, you know, that you like, that is your guilty pleasure, you know, I'm not saying do it excess, but everything is good in moderation as far as food goes. Okay, I'm not advocating for anything else. You know, do you, boo? You do you. But if you want to come on a journey with me, I'm only happy to have a community where we can all do this and feel safe. And feel seen, because I just want to let you know you are seen. You know, whether you work out or not, you are enough. Okay, you are enough. You're amazing just the way you are. But you know, if you want to get a little bit more fit, More power to you. I am here for it, and let's fucking go. That being said, does anybody have any good workout music suggestions? Lately I've been listening to some EDM. I think that's mostly because when I type into YouTube, just type in workout mix, a lot of times it comes up with a lot of EDM, a lot of EDM remixes. It just if you guys got any good tips, any good suggestions, let me know. I definitely use any further motivational music. As you can see, I've got my earbud in right now, so yeah. One day I will be strong enough to wield this bad boy. Hold on, I think it does something. Y'all know you like it. Y'all know you like it. Anyways, how's your week been so far? It's Wednesday. Happy hump day. Well, it's Wednesday when I'm shooting this. But what day is it for you? Oh man, I could probably lose about 5 pounds shaving off this, cutting that mop. Maybe shave a little bit of this off. What do you say? About 5 pounds with all that ginger hair. They say ginger hair, ginger beards, they weigh actually slightly more than regular hair. I guess since we gingers don't have souls, that's where, the extra is in the red hair. I don't know. Could be a complete falsehood. Maybe not. All right. Goodness, I am definitely feeling that. Definitely. I will probably be feeling that a lot the next day or two. Oh God. Anyways, make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're drinking water. I think once we really start getting into drinking water, a lot of people say a gallon, a lot of people say 3/4 of a gallon. Honestly, even drinking 2 of these a day of just water is difficult for me. Something I need to change. I definitely get that. Water helps your skin, helps your overall health, and I need to do a lot more of it. So if I need to do some more of it, then maybe you could do some more of it too. Maybe we both could do some more of it. But right now, this is pre-workout. It's got water in it. I'm not dry scooping. Anybody that dry scoops is crazy. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Am I? I don't know. Okay, that is enough of those. I think let's move on to sitting curls. For these, I have some regular dumbbells, or my favorite is my Bowflex dumbbells. Let me get those all set up. Give me a second to get those set up. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So, I guess right now, let's do a little bit of seated curls. I think that's probably going to be it for the night. Alright, so I definitely feel these a lot in my shoulder for some reason. I know that's probably not right, but I want you guys to see my white ass legs. True story. My legs are the only thing lighting up this gym right now because I'm so white. That's what I get for being a ginger. Here's my drink. Are there any other gingers watching this video right now? I would be interested in hearing from you. Do you have souls? Do I have a soul? Or are we soulless gingers? I don't know. I do, however, wonder sometimes if my videos would get taken down if I did a Cartman voice. Like, oh my god, I'm so fat. So fat. Yeah, that last part was horrible. But anyways. We'd definitely be interested in hearing, from people watching my videos. I mean, what kind of content do you like to see? What kind of things are you looking to, what kind of ways are you looking to better yourself? How can I motivate you? Also, one question I do have is, do you guys prefer vlogging over journaling? Do you feel weird talking to people like this? I know, when I was in school, I think I weighed about 310 pounds. I was a fat kid. Then I got into the Marine Corps and I lost about, I want to say about 140 pounds. Definitely started dating a little bit more. It was kind of nice. But, then I gained the weight back, I'm, like I said, 241 when I first started this, just shy away from 300, I guess. But, I definitely am interested to see what you guys do, for yourselves. Not only physically, but mentally, emotionally. How do you stay grounded? Are there different things to help you stay grounded? I.e. working out, cardio, yoga. Do Do you do puppy yoga? I've heard that's a thing. Actually, that would be kind of cool. I heard some people do something called goat yoga, doing yoga with goats around. I can't imagine that would smell good. There was this one time I tried yoga, and it went completely awry. In fact, it went horribly wrong. This was back when 24-hour fitness was still around, and I had signed up for one of their yoga classes, you know. But again, I had never done yoga before, so I had no idea what to expect. You know, so I thought I would do some of that DDP extreme yoga, right? Yeah, I did a couple of those classes, but the first time I did an actual yoga class, I went to 24-hour fitness, and well, I ended up having a big breakfast the morning of. I had a breakfast burrito that it's famous for weighing 1 pound. Cheese, green chili, eggs, meats, you know, the works. So I've got a belly full of food, and I'm in there doing yoga. I figure I'm doing pretty good, but my stomach starts churning, and well, the instructor, she says, okay, everybody into the down dog position. So I go into the down dog position. Anybody who has done a down dog position knows that it's kind of like, yeah, you're kind of like that, right? Well, my butt is straight up in the air, and I feel that rumbling in my stomach, and all of a sudden I let out the loudest, longest fart that I've ever let, and it just kept going and going and going, and the look of aghast horror on my face. Mind you, we're in like an auditorium, like a gymnasium, so the sound in a way is amplified, so it's just this fart that I swear it felt like it lasted a full minute, and I finally get it out, and you know, it ends with like a squeak, and I'm just absolutely horrified. I'm so awkward at the time, and I look behind me, and this lady, and then, you know, this lady behind me, she is just engulfed in this massive fart cloud that's just come from my colon. And I look back at her, and I look to the two people beside of me, and they're just like, how could I? Oh my God, it was horrible. I'm feeling like, oh my God, how could I? And the instructor, you know, bless her heart, is trying not to laugh. She's like, it's natural, you know, shifting of the body. And I'm just like, oh my God. I grabbed my mat. I walked out of that gymnasium the most embarrassed I've ever been. And because of that, I've never gone back. I've never done yoga again. This was 20 years ago, people. This is, you know, shortly after I had gotten out of the military. I tried to do yoga, and it ended up in the worst fart cloud that I've ever let. And yes, I was more embarrassed then than I am now, but still, it's pretty nasty. Which is why I probably won't ever do yoga again, at least in a public setting. Does anybody out there have an equally embarrassing story? Something to hopefully help me out of this hole that I've completely dug myself by burying my ginger soul to the masses. Anyways, I think I'll do one more set of this, and I think maybe call it a night. Maybe, yeah. Maybe grab some coffee or something like that, and then go do Peloton for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Pitter patter, right? All right, well, that's it. I'm done with that part tonight. I want to say thank you so much for everybody staying with me for this. If you can, make sure that you get a little bit of activity in, whether that's getting your steps in, or even just doing a couple jumping jacks, a couple push-ups. One thing to remember, an object in motion stays in motion, but an object that is not in motion stays out of motion. Hopefully I said that right. If you liked this little 47-minute jaunt, please, please like, maybe even subscribe if you like what we're doing here. Let me know if there's anything I could be doing better. And other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Chase your dreams, do all the things, and we'll see you next time.